Hello, guys. I feel like I had to turn you guys a little bit, but I am getting some makeup on because we all know I need some makeup therapy right now. My boyfriend just left. I am watching the Buccaneers game. They're getting ready to end. Hopefully they're gonna freaking win. So I just thought I could do like a little bit of makeup just for little content. So guys, like my shirt, it says sweet but a little twisted. So I think it's backwards for you guys because I'm facing y'all into the mirror. So you guys know what it means. No idea yet what look I am doing. I'm just winging it. Make sure the Falcons don't win. We are going to be putting some e.l.f. Putty primer, and it's the Poreless Putty primer, into our face because I just feel like it is necessary, and I just put it in that T-zone. So it's so good, and it almost feels like a little bit hydrating. I feel like I gotta like stretch out. I lifted my dog last night, and my boyfriend, thank God he was here because he had to help me get up to go everywhere all last night, and I felt like every time he kept on trying to help me up, I would cry. Like I literally cried every single time he tried picking me up with me because my back was in pain. It's near my tailbone. If y'all know how that feels, it feels painful. I'm going to put on this LYS Secure Gripping Primer, and this stuff is so good. Honestly, it reminds me of the e.l.f. Pink Primer with the niacinamide. It just literally secures all of your makeup onto your skin. I feel as if when I have makeup on, whether it's in the heat or whether it's in the cold, my makeup stays on 1000% because of this primer. It was so hot yesterday, and I had this primer on under my makeup, and it literally kept everything on. I went to the mall for about like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and to other stores as well, and we had to walk outside a ton, but this stuff literally like kept everything on. I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and this stuff is so good. It's just like the Kosas Glow, but this stuff is just drugstore, and it's so amazing. It's also in the shade 1 Fair because I use this when I am not so tan, because it really looks good with my skin tone. Just gonna use a sponge. Have nothing clean. Clean it soon because I go on vacation the week of Christmas. And like I said, that's when I'm doing my makeup for my little cousin's makeup day. 3 minutes left and the Falcons just freaking scored on us. I have some people in my fantasy football that are Falcon team players, but my team is the Tampa Bay Bucks since I live in Florida. So, sorry. On top of my e.l.f. Halo Glow, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Blurring Skin Tint. I feel like this stuff literally helps so much, and I used to use this as a foundation before I went back into using foundation. This is what the container looks like. Super cute. It is in the shade 2, and I just put like little dots, not too much, because a little does go a long way with this stuff. Like this stuff, it may look little on the outside, but it's good on the inside. Ain't it? Y'all, I just used my highlighter brush by accident. And I'm kind of happy that the team just scored because my player on my fantasy football is Drake London. That's who just scored, so he got me points, but you know. Thank you, Drake London, but I'm mad that my team is losing now. I feel like the blurring skin tint is also very good. Like I said, sometimes I use it as my foundation, and it just looks good for natural coverage. So instead of using like a real foundation, you guys can just use this. It's just as good, I promise you. Dead on the outside. Guys, follow me on Instagram. You guys have to see my story I posted yesterday. It was my bed set that I just got, and it's so amazing how I got all of my bed set stuff. And if you guys want me to do like a room tour or something, let me know in the comments because I will definitely do a room tour. But I found the best cute little pink Christmas stuff for my bed that I've been dying to find because it's weird. My bathroom is like Grinch, and I'm kind of wanting to change it because it doesn't make sense for my bathroom and my bedroom to be two different colors. But at the same time, no one comes in my bathroom and bedroom except my boyfriend and I. So I don't know. I just don't like it for myself. Maybe I could just switch out every year. My mom said I could just move the Grinch into the guest bathroom, so I could just do that. Then I'm just going to use the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Blush. And this is in the shade Fake the Flush. It's very pigmented, believe it or not. And that's why I don't use it a whole lot. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. Just use a beauty sponge is all I gotta say. Like, and do not comment on my dirty mirror. I promise you guys, I'm going to clean it. In my next video, it'll be clear and pretty and not fuzzy and dirty. The reason I didn't is because I honestly forgot. I was just trying to rush and do some content for you guys because I haven't posted anything because last night I got hurt and I was in the middle of editing my video, and then when I couldn't, I was like, that sucks. Infallible 24-hour full wear concealer, and this one is in the shade 330 Ivory. My concealer's fine. Brush. This is my Fenty Beauty Precision Concealer Brush, and when I bought it from Sephora, I was a little bit iffy. I've never used just brushes for my concealer, but then I saw somebody using this brush on like a TikTok, and I was like, I gotta try it because it blended out so seamlessly for her. I was like, can I do it? Blends out so seamlessly. Like, I just don't understand. I could just sit here and tell you guys how much I love it and just stare at this brush all day. I saw somebody bringing their concealer like down here around their nose, and I've noticed that it has worked for me in the shape of my face. So, and the shape of my makeup too, because sometimes my blush can go way at my nose and I don't like that. So I just kind of bring the concealer down for my eyes and it brings it. And what's so good about this one in the Huda Beauty, it is so easy to, like, if you need more concealer in the same spot you already put concealer on, like my left eye, for some reason my right eye can get full coverage from any concealer, but my left eye can't. I have to add a little bit more. But like, the best thing about those two brands, the Huda Beauty and the L'Oreal, is that it can definitely be so buildable with their concealer. So it just takes away like all of the blackness and puffiness in my eyes, and it doesn't have like a whole bunch of buildup on your face. Trying to get on L'Oreal's PR list because that is like my dream PR list. I've loved L'Oreal since I was in elementary school or middle school when I first tried doing makeup. L'Oreal, you guys are our savior. My eyebrows real quick with my Rare Beauty Precision Brow Pencil, and it's in the shade Cool Brown. Everything will be linked on my LTK. Need any of these products or just want to check them out, you guys can purchase them through the LTK, or you guys can just look at them and, you know, ask questions or whatever, and I can answer them about the products. And you guys, literally, this stuff is just so amazing. Like, just gets all of the little non-hair gaps. My phone is like dying, but I'm gonna have to bring the charger in a second. Wishes Tom Brady was back on the Bucks. Come on, Baker. Then after I put my concealer on my brush and after I do my brows, I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Camo sponge and just go in all those spots that I applied concealer. Also, God, I know this is not exciting to anybody else, but it is to me, because after I just started LTK like 3 or 4 days ago, I finally now got 2 followers. I've been sharing like crazy, so if you guys could please go into my socials and share my link, that would be so appreciated. And I am honestly just going to keep doing that because I want people to see that I'm trying to help others like find the best makeup products or just share what I use, because some people want to go off base of what you use. The Falcons is 25 and the Bucks are 28 now. Who else likes buying makeup and beauty products from like Marshalls? That stuff literally has such good products, and it's the same products you can buy in Ulta or Sephora, except obviously less money. I love this under eye powder. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Then the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect powder. And this stuff is so good. I've been using this since I was actually in middle school. And this is in the shade 917 Light. Y'all are out. Go back home, Falcons. Actually, they are home, but, you know, go back to your house. Oh, the rain is coming down. My boyfriend just left today to go back to his place, and he said it was pouring the rain when he was crossing over the bridge. Now it's coming my way. They won. So as you guys know, this is already in my LTK. This is stuff I rave about all the freaking time in all of my videos, my posts, everything. So this is the Lumi Bronzit, True Match Lumi Bronzit by Loreal. And this is in the shade, mine's in the shade medium. But there's light, there's medium, and then there's deep. Somebody already asked me my LTK, so I told them the information on my LTK comments that they had all 3 shades, which I only thought they had this shade, but they have all 3. We're just gonna go in with this. Jacksonville is losing? What the heck? And the Tampa Bay Lightning hasn't been winning lately. My brother and his neighbor, they do a sports podcast on YouTube, and lately their podcast, when the Lightning lose, they sadly have to say the Lightning lost. And it's so sad because the Lightning were always good until we got new players put on, because our old players were a little bit better than the new. That I haven't really used that much, but it's the Too Faced Cloud Crush blush. I've only used the shades. It was either Candy Clouds or Velvet Crush, but the Tequila Sunset, that one, all their stuff smells like chocolate. I love it. But that one matches a little bit the blush I already put on. So we're just gonna match it up. Cold nose action, y'all. I got this last year in my advent calendar with Makeup Revolution. It's the little Grinch highlighter. Love this stuff. If you guys don't have it, I think they have it available this year. So not as pigmented, but that's good because I feel like you need a highlighter that isn't so bright sometimes, because sometimes mine can be overly bright. To blend out like the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter all together in the end. Are you guys into football? If you guys are, what team do you guys like go for? And if you guys are college football people, I vote for Clemson and Alabama. Kentucky too. You guys may not like Kentucky because lately they've not been doing really well, but that's where I'm from, so I go for them all the time. I'm going to use the iconic London eyeshadow palette. This stuff is so pretty. Excuse the broken mirror, but we're just going to ignore that. But I love these shades. They're so pretty, especially for the holidays, whether it's fall or whether it's Halloween even, or Christmas time. Who cares? I don't know what shade I'm going to go in with, so I have to think about this. I'm going to go Taupe de Taupe. This stuff is like falling out of my hand. Iconic London palette is super pigmented, but that's good though. Then I think I'm gonna go into Merlot Mondays, which is like a little pinky red. And I'm just gonna go in with this buffing brush just to get like a little bit of diffusion. Now this is not going to be in my LTK. So this isn't in my LTK yet until I get approved. And it said it may take like about 4 to 6 weeks. They're checking over everybody, like every creator's single LTKs. So this is not going to be in there, but I will tag the link in my video comments. So make sure to look for that, because look how beautiful this is. And these are so pigmented too. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to use the color Wiggleless, which is like this glittery red. It's going to use this glitter red and just add more red onto it. I knew I should have done my face after this. And diffuse that a little bit, which I kind of did. I feel like this look really needs like a good effect kind of lash. Which one we gotta choose Hondo when he's asleep? I think we're gonna have to choose Darling. It just seems very dramatic. I recommend from the Lottie London Vampire Diaries collection. I'm trying to talk too fast. The Lottie London collection of the Vampire Diaries, the Wing Woman eyeliner. Slays. So these lashes will not also be in my LTK. So the things that are not in my LTK, I don't have the link for this because I got this at Marshall's, this whole box, but I will put the name of the brand and everything. So if you guys want to go to your Marshall's or TJ Maxx and try to find it, you guys can that way. And for the Amazon glitter palette, I'll just attach the link. So this is the Faux Lashes Darling. I always get scared of watching the Bills play because of the DeMar Hamlin situation. I'm not even gonna do a wing because I'm too scared to like mess this up because it does look okay. So, put some LA Girl gel liner on. Okay, so I'm going to use those two combo together. I'm going to use the LA Girl in the shade Blushing lip liner pencil. This color. I got this out of Walgreens. So this is the Lottie London Vampire Diaries collection. It's the Cheeky Kiss, and it's also a cream lipstick and blush stick, but I only use it for my lips. This is what it looks like. Such a beautiful shade, I think. So freaking beautiful. And this shade, Siren. That's what it is. A little piece of excess of the lipstick came off. So what do we think, guys? Just ignore my neck, but what do we think? What do you guys think? Because I honestly think this is so beautiful.